This episode 6 of Ask Small as Anything of the Stephie Small Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in a ton of states, and you get $10 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. Let's yap.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom falls top drop the football like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls caught the shots like some oracle reading. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging player stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
We're here.
We're here. I just got a great shot of Rory's nipples. What is up with that, man? Rory, the Nippleopolis.
That's a gunshot. I don't know why I was doing that. Wait, here's the nipple noise.
Why can we see your nipples? I gotta see Rory without his shirt off. I need to do some research. I need to see, like, he must have like protruding legitimate areolas. Like something's going on there. Hi, episode 6.
Hi. Fun fact about Ryan. Also big nipples.
You have big nipples?
Or hard nipples. No, they're not big. Oh. They just do protrude through my shirt, so I have to watch it. And I once bought, and I still have them and sometimes use them, little nipple covers that are specifically made for men's nipples. Pointy nipples.
Do your nipples chafe?
Yes.
Okay. I actually not recently learned, but like over the years of like dating men, not that I've ever dated women. I don't know why I need to clarify that.
Yes.
Of dating men is like men are actually very self-conscious about like the nipples showing in the shirt. Like that is a common thing that I have picked up on over the years.
I wasn't insecure about it. And then once I went on stage at a comedy show and apparently my nipples were quite evident in the shirt that I had. And the comic after me came up and ripped on my nipples for like 2 minutes and the crowd went wild.
I think
but that's to be expected.
But I do prefer men not to wear like a wife beater under their shirts. Like I'd rather your nipples out.
Okay. Nips out. Sun's out, nips out.
Nips out, belly's out, sun's out. We have some good questions. I only listened to a couple because I wanted to be surprised, but it'll be a fun episode. We are closing in on the draft here. I think we've got 13 days, 14, whatever the hell it is. It's Friday, so probably 13. If you guys want a $100 NFL futures ticket from the Circa, I am giving away 2 of them. You have to rate and review the pod from now until the draft. I said if we get the numbers up, I'll consider throwing a third one in there.
Loving this. We are getting more comments. We are getting more follows.
I like the engagement.
Thank you.
Yeah,
the engagement's been way up. So thank you guys.
Before I have a Smalls rant, before we do that, I have a little show and tell. Okay, one, I got new glasses, so I wanted to get an opinion. I was overstimulated when I was in their store trying to pick them out. This is what we landed on here, okay?
Okay.
I think they're for teenagers.
Oh, why do you think they're for teenagers?
Because the model that
mature.
I saw, I can't see shit because I have my contacts in. I think they're kind of nice. Everyone was already making fun of me. I think they're kind of nice.
I think they look mature. I don't think they look like teenagers at all.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. My second piece of show and tell is, have you ever heard of this place called Losers in New York City?
No.
Okay. It's so dramatic. You have to like pre-order this cinnamon roll. Look at this bad boy I picked up today.
Oh, what?
That's insane. It's like a ghost kitchen. First of all, I went to pick one up on Wednesday. They didn't have my name for some reason. They were very apologetic in the DMs. They had one prepared for me today. I cannot fucking wait to eat that.
That's an absurd amount of cinnamon roll. How long is it going to take you to eat that?
The point, maybe not that long. I've been kind of a heifer since the whole Lent thing ended, and I've been eating sweets, and my stomach really fucking hurts every night. So like I need to chill after this one. But I thought this was funny. Good for your gut, good for your butt. And then it says, want to eat me later?
How is it good for your gut? I can see how it's good for your butt, adding some more some more oomph to it.
It's a sourdough cinnamon roll, so I don't know how I feel about it. I will do a review of it. Maybe I'll put it on the YouTube instead of just throwing it on the X. But all right, we'll see how the big cinnamon roll is from Losers.
Yeah, no, loving that. What's your rant? Oh wait, no, I have one. Actually, it's funny you said that. I have a piece of show and tell too.
Oh, please. Oh shit! Let me put my glasses away before I break them. Knowing me.
So for the last 2 weeks, I've talked about I have hearing aids, and I already have bad hearing. And for the last couple of weeks, I could not hear much out of my right ear, and I could not figure it out. So I went to the doctor today, and he's like, "Oh, you have something in your ear," and it was one of these little plastic dome things for my hearing aid. It had come off in my ear and had been there for 2 weeks, and I had no awareness of it, that it had even come off, and it was just accumulating
Sitting there.
grossness in there.
Oh my God. I love men. They're so just like unaware. 2 weeks?
At least 2 weeks.
You have to love it. You have to love it.
I just kept thinking it would go away.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But no, it did not go away. And so anyway, that's
my
show
small
and
rant
tell
of the
for today.
week is a very simple one. I think I've complained on the show about it before, but I was walking the High Line today, even just walking in general. You know what? Why the fuck don't we know what side of the fucking sidewalk to be on? Like, you learn this shit in fucking like kindergarten. I remember being in kindergarten. Okay, we're on this side of the hallway. Like, it's not fucking hard. And I don't get it. And if you are someone, oh my God, if you are someone that just stops abruptly to have a conversation in the middle of the street, I'm done. Like, just walk where you're supposed to walk. A little awareness would never hurt anyone. And why are you motieing? I don't like motiers. Like, put a little pep in your step. Let's move.
Oh, when's the last time I've heard motieing?
Yeah,
That's
I like
a great
that word.
word.
It's a great word.
You are becoming, this is full New Yorker for you now. This is something I was pissed off about every day when I was living in New York. I worked at MTV in Times Square, and every day I had to walk through a sea of tourists who are just looking upwards, not paying attention to where they are, walking slow as shit. It's the worst.
I don't
go
near Times Square. It gives me anxiety.
Yeah, there's no reason to go there if you live there, except I had to go there every day for work.
That's so painful. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, do you not have any like just walk? I don't understand. And yes, I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole and dramatically go around you. I do the same thing if I was driving. What the fuck are you doing? Walk.
What's your move? How do you like push your way past?
I do have an
advantage. Show us a little something.
I do have an advantage to moving around people because I'm so small. So like I could go in the bike lane around a tree. I could get in between. I just get the fuck around you and go. But like if you're a bigger body, that sucks because you kind of get stuck behind people.
Yeah, but you could also like push your way through people a little bit, you think?
Yeah. I will be aggressive if I need to.
Yeah. All right. That's okay. Definitely liking this. Liking this side of Stephie. Full New York stuff.
Full New York. Yeah, it's happening. What about you? Do you have a rant for us this week?
I totally have a rant for you. I was trying to pick between two things, and I'm going to do two very short topics. First topic. The price of dogs is gotten ridiculous. Not buying dogs, but upkeep of dogs.
Yeah.
My dog is 16. She's 4 fucking pounds, and she's costing me an absurd amount of money in her old age. 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Price per ounce of dog is crazy. I'm calling her filet mignon because she's so expensive per the ounce.
That is so fun. You know what? Have I ever told you how much my dog cost?
No.
So for those of you that don't know, I lived in the Caribbean. I was going to med school on Antigua, and I adopted my dog Like after a breakup, I was so sad. I was there like 4 days and adopted a dog. I was like, I cannot do this. What the fuck did I do? Why am I here? She was $13 US.
What? That's the best price for a dog ever.
26 EC.
Other than people who get them for free.
Become an expensive dog. But I know that happens. And also the thing with dogs is we're going to do anything for them. We'll do anything for them.
That's the thing.
You just keep open. And honestly, vets are scams too. Like everything about it, it's like dentists. I feel like there's no regulation to what they are able to charge you.
I am 100% in on dentists being scams for the most part, and vets. How do you prove it? They say you need it, right? And so you can't ask your dog, "Hey, does that actually hurt?"
Yeah. Are you doing better? I don't know.
I got an estimate to get her teeth done because she has early kidney disease and a heart murmur. So they have to do all this prep work on her before they put her under anesthesia. Guess how much they're estimating it costs?
$7,000.
Okay, that's crazy. $2,500. That's still a ridiculous amount.
But still, that's ridiculous. You know what? I just did what I hate that my dad does. It's like, it drives me fucking nuts where like he always overestimates a number that 100% cannot be accurate. Like there's no way. I used to come home from the mall and I'd be like, Dad, guess how much I got these jeans for? I got a really good deal. And he would say a number that he'd be like $7. I'm like, Dad, I didn't fucking get jeans for $7. Like, come on.
That's a rant on its own. People who underestimate on purpose to make you feel like your news isn't great.
Right. Like, guess how much this was?
Surprising.
The other day I was telling someone, I'm like, oh, I found my favorite perfume on sale. Like, guess how much I got it for? And they were like $75. And I'm like, no, I didn't get my Joe Malone fucking perfume for $70. Like $170, and that's a good fucking deal. So don't make me feel bad.
I would have no point of reference for that at all.
Should we get into questions?
Never bought perfume. Yes, absolutely. Last thing I'll say, mini rant. Everybody, once you become single, everybody has advice for you on dating.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I'm not pointing this at anybody in particular, but everybody wants to tell you their advice. And guess what? Nobody has a perfect dating record. So maybe back off.
I think too, like, I follow this girl, Snarly Carly. I don't follow a lot of influencers. She's one I very much like. And she was saying something where it's like, you don't even need to ask your friends if you're going to do like a bad thing or like whatever. You're going to do it anyway. So there's no point in like trying to put in your advice sometimes, because like, if I want to touch the hot stove, I'm going to touch the hot stove until I'm like, ow, that hurts. Like there's no, you know what I mean? Like no one's going to prevent you as an adult from doing something. Like how often do people like truly sit down and take people's advice? You're going to do what you want.
Never. They just want them to tell them what they want to do is the right move.
Yeah, exactly. They want to hear what, yeah, exactly. So just, you know what? And I'm someone, I don't really ask for advice. If I'm asking for your advice and I don't want unsolicited advice. Like my mom always says that, like, if I want to come to you and ask for advice, great. I never want unsolicited advice ever. Like literally ever do not. I will shut it down so quick and I won't be nice about it.
Personally, I'm okay with unsolicited advice because I just don't listen to it if it is. And sometimes I've gotten great advice. Sometimes I don't know when I need advice.
Yeah. And then I respect that. Like if my friend's sitting me down, like, what the fuck are you doing type thing? Fine. I will listen. But there's only a few people that can do that for me. Also, before we get into questions, we are so close to hitting the 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I would really appreciate anyone that is possibly listening right now and is not subscribed. Get us over the 3,000 mark. It was our goal for the NFL season, and we got so damn close. So if everyone could go do that, I would really appreciate it.
That's a great plug. Appreciate that. Let's do this. You know what? I'm going to start with this question more regularly because I feel like we need to answer it almost every episode.
Could I take my top off?
That's Kitty.
I'm going to see her tonight.
Oh, is her name really Kitty?
No, her name is Taylor.
Okay. Well, let's decide. Should she take her shirt off? You can tell her tonight.
She should. We're going to Florida actually to celebrate. I will be in Florida for the draft. We'll be celebrating her birthday, and tops might come off. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. What part of Florida?
Deer something, Deer Beach, Deerfield Beach. I
Deer
don't know,
Beach.
Deer.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. I'm flying into Fort Lauderdale, I think.
Okay, cool. Well, it sounds fun. Kitty, take your top off. Here we
Do
go
it.
with David.
Hey, Steph, what would be your greatest food day? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Greatest food day. And David,
Wow.
thank you. Every episode you've called him with a question, so really appreciate
Shout out
you
David,
listening
honestly.
and
I gotta
showing
get
up.
David. I gotta get David a hat. Or we gotta send David something. David is up. I'm gonna start making rankings of listeners. Let's bully people again, like a top
yes.
8, MySpace top 8 right now. David, you are in the top 8.
100%. David, you're
We're
way
gonna
up
start
there.
bullying the listeners.
You know what? We have to, because I've noticed some regular listeners have fallen off recently. We got to get them back up.
I don't
What the
disagree,
fuck, guys?
and you know who you are.
You know who you are.
But you probably won't hear this because you're not fucking listening anymore.
Well, we're going to reach out to
okay.
you. I'm going to reach out to him on Twitter.
My perfect food day.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know I'm not really a breakfast person. Like I could pass on breakfast, or I could just eat lunch food for breakfast. But to me, there really is nothing better than a bacon, egg, and cheese. So it would either be a bacon, egg, and cheese, or just an everything bagel toasted with jalapeno cream cheese, double toasted, specifically from Liberty Bagel. Fantastic stuff. For lunch,
Love that.
I think I'd need 2 lunches is the problem. I'd need 2 lunches. So maybe a snack. A snack would just be a slice, like a plain cheese slice.
Mm-hmm.
And then tacos.
Do you have a favorite pizza place in New York yet where you'd get your plain cheese slice?
I don't have a favorite pizza place yet, or one that I feel confident enough to say that. I do very much like, if you ever go to New York, go to this place called Emily. It's like a sister restaurant to Emily Squared, which is a pizza place. I'm not a huge fan. I'm just not a Detroit style pizza girl. Like I just like a normal slice, but they have the best like pesto cheese sticks I've ever had in my entire life. Like when I first started visiting New York, when I was still in Michigan, I went every single trip that I was here. Like I needed them.
Hell yeah.
There was no way. So I highly recommend those. And then Los Tacos. Did you eat there when you were in New York?
No, I've never eaten there.
Really? Okay. Well, when you come again, we'll have to go, but they are the best tacos ever.
Okay.
And the one in Hudson Yards is always not as busy as the one that's by like Madison Square Garden, but they have them all over the city. So that would be like the lunch situation. Now for dinner, I would go to a steakhouse. There would need to be oysters involved. I'm a big appetizer girl. I love an appetizer. And then I would eat a side of mac and cheese. There'd have to be mashed potatoes. There'd have to be mushrooms involved. Big mushroom girl.
What kind of steak?
Love a Caesar salad, like a good Caesar salad or a wedge salad. You know what? I kind of like the wedge salads that, like, when it comes out as a big piece of fucking lettuce and you have to cut it up.
Oh, I fucking love a wedge salad. When it's just covered in blue cheese and bacon, hell yeah.
Cheese. Give me that all day. That's actually, I'm not a big bacon girl. That is a scenario I love bacon in.
Well, this is actually the second meal you're having bacon. You said bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning.
I know.
So,
but that's really the only time I'm like having bacon. Like, I don't really understand people that, like, I feel like people are obsessed with bacon.
Yeah. No, it's a big thing.
I'm not
for
a big
people,
bacon
especially
girl.
in the Midwest. Midwest people love their pork in the Midwest.
Bacon. They love bacon.
Their pork.
Fucking weird.
You didn't say what kind of steak are you getting at the steakhouse?
Something bone in. I like a New York strip.
Yeah, you like a bone.
Ribeye. I like a bone. I like to
To the bone.
to the bone.
Speaking of that, leads perfectly into our next question. Unless you had something else.
No, I don't. I was gonna say warm apple pie for a dessert.
Oh yeah, I gotta get into dessert. Okay, liking a bone. Now, here we go. George.
Hey, Stephie, this is George
Not George.
Panagakis. You don't want to know where my hands are right now?
Not so much a question, just a statement from George.
Do you think anyone has ever jerked off to the show?
I mean, not when I'm on, but maybe you do have some real admirers.
I don't think so, right? Like, do you think they ever listen to the Spotify?
They put you in their ears and look at one of your Instagram photos and get down.
Sometimes I get really grossed out when I do look at how many bookmarks are on like some of my Instagrams or like my photos, because it's like you're bookmarking for one reason, right? Because why else are you why else are you bookmarking?
I never bookmark anything, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm a bookmark slut, but not to jerk off. Well, I don't jerk off, but you know what I mean.
What do you bookmark for?
I like to bookmark to find things like if it's like I have like the like team previews, like 2016 previews. If there's like a stat I want to go back to for when we do the show, I'll bookmark that, or I'll bookmark, again, like it's really just like stats or something I don't want to forget or I'm not going to write down in the moment. Like I see something quick and I can't get back to it. Because honestly, the nice thing about Twitter is there really is good information on Twitter. As much as it's funny and like a joke, you really can, like, people are very knowledgeable. And I'm not someone that's typically going to sit down and read an article for the most part. And then you get a quick, like for someone with ADHD, like the two of us, it's nice for me to just get the information I want quick and save it. But I had a picture the other day that got, this has to be up there in like the numbers of like my bookmarking. It was the one where I got trolled for it. That everyone was calling me an ugly slut or whatever the fuck they were saying. This has 354 bookmarks.
There you go. So you do have fans. That picture, very split reaction.
I think for every bookmark, some people should send me money.
That's your version of OnlyFans. If people bookmark it, they have to send you money.
You know what I saw before we move to the next question? You know what? This girl has become rich off of. She was door dashing, and she would leave when you have to take the picture of the food. She would leave her toes in it, and she saw her tips go up. So she does it in every single delivery, and she has made so much money.
I mean, when you need that extra income stuff, people have been asking for your feet pics for a while.
Okay, but how do you go about, like, I will sell feet pics. I'm serious. I don't really care. How do you go about it? Like, I just don't know, like, how you sell feet pics.
OnlyFans. Starting OnlyFans.
I'm not starting an OnlyFans.
All right. Well.
Also, Dad, if you're listening, I'm not actually going to sell feet pic. Please do not be nervous.
Hey, if the card thing doesn't work out, you might need to live in New York. It's very expensive.
I guess it's better than stripping.
100%. It's better than doing nude stuff.
Who cares?
Online.
They're just feet.
You're right.
Yeah.
How could even anybody prove they're your feet if you're just doing feet, not showing your face in it or whatever?
It's true. It's true.
Here we go. Moving on. But George, you got us way more conversation than I thought from
Good job, George,
your
which I know that
non-question call. You know that, George?
That's the George that came on. Remember, his internet was so fucked up.
Oh, yes.
He wants to come back on, but maybe after the draft.
Well, after that, I don't know. That's kind of creepy. Here we go with the college experience. Troy Chuney.
Troy.
Hey, Smalls. Troy from over at TCE here. This one's an easy one. What's your favorite soup? As the #1 world soup connoisseur, just like to know what everyone's favorite soup is.
Well, we talked a lot about a soup last episode. So what do you think?
People love soup. Nothing brings people together more like soup. There's something cozy and comfortable about soup. You know what comes to mind right away when I hear this? And I think it was called Bread and Bowl. Did they have that where you were in Arizona?
No. I know the idea is like a bread bowl of soup, right?
Yeah. They had this place in Tucson, at least, where I think it was on Wednesdays. They had a chicken dumpling soup that I think about often. Like I think about that soup often. And it's been now, again, not going to date myself, but like I was in college with Nick Foles for a year. So you guys can guess how fucking old I am. Like it was a long time ago. And I think about it often. But I don't think is there really anything better than a grilled cheese and tomato soup? Like a good tomato soup? No.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
he
it
just
is?
asked your favorite. He just asked your favorite soup. He didn't ask if he didn't specify that you could have
No,
something on
I'm
the
wrong.
side of
I know
it.
what my favorite soup is. It's easy. New England clam chowder, done.
It's got to be like a really good one, not like a weird gelatinous
No,
one.
from Maine, because I grew up going to Maine with we have a house in Maine and stuff. I like their clam and New England clam chowder. A good New England clam chowder, nothing beats it. Nothing.
I've got a hot take. Not a soup guy.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think that's because you grew up in Arizona?
Yes, that's what my ex-wife used to say because she was a huge soup person from Cleveland. They love their fucking soups there. Nothing better than soup there, they think. I never had soup growing up except for shitty Campbell's every once in a while that my mom would dump out. We didn't have any like soup places around. It's hot there. Nobody's thinking about soup.
Yeah, no one's eating, which is funny because I fell in love with a soup in Tucson.
That is weird. I wouldn't have expected you to say that. Now, I like a soup once in a while. I like a French onion. You know, I like a good clam chowder.
I don't really eat soup at the rate I'm maybe as passionate. Like how I'm speaking about soup, I don't know that I eat soup as much as I'm acting.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
My
this
dad
is
loves
second
the
soup
soup.
conversation.
My dad loves
In
a
2
soup.
weeks.
He's a big emulsion blender guy. Holy fuck. If he can make a soup out of it, he's doing it.
Okay. But if somebody asked me, hey, soup or salad for the rest of your life, you can never have another soup or never have another salad, I'm picking salad.
I don't want to give one or the other up. But I think I would give up soup. I eat soup at a lower clip than I do salad.
There you go.
It's a tough toss up there.
It's a tough one. All right. Thanks, Troy. That really sparked some heated debate.
That's fun.
This one is labeled for Puck's sake. Not a real name, I don't think, but that's what he gave us.
Hi, Smalls. I just started following you, and I think you're really cool. I have a dating question for you. I'm sorry it's kind of basic, but what's the number one thing that you need in a relationship? And what's the number one thing that you will not tolerate in a relationship? Thanks, Smalls. Have a good day.
This is a good question.
That's a great question. I feel like there's a couple things. So the first one, like if you're not funny, there's just no way it's going to happen. Like I think being funny and banter and like making life fun. Like, can you imagine being like old and shriveled up and you're stuck with this person that doesn't fucking make you laugh?
No.
Ew. Oh my God. Ew. That's my worst nightmare other than getting fat. That is my worst nightmare, is not laughing until the day I die, which granted, I'm also a funny person. I respectfully don't understand people that don't like humor isn't a part of their like daily life. I don't get that. I think like reassurance without asking for it is one of the hottest things a man can do. Like being able to have confidence in your relationship, but not having to ask for like that reassurance and just being like knowing that you are content and happy and can like you don't have nothing to worry about is like one of the hottest things ever. So I guess that's like confidence too.
How does a guy show that to you? How does he show reassurance?
I think
by telling you you're attractive often, by
no, like I think like it's little things. Like obviously you'd be surprised too. I'm like more of a physical touch. I don't know do you feel like your love language has changed as you've gotten older? Or no?
I think it's pretty similar. I would say I'm a physical touch person and like I need affirmation, right? That's one of them too.
Right. And I think the affirmation is also part of that like reassurance. Like you're getting reassurance through, and I think that can be through acts of service. That can be through, I kind of talked about last week, right? Like always being a step ahead or like thinking of me like The most recent thing I can think of is like going to the bodega to get yourself something and like getting my favorite coconut water and just like coming home with it without asking me like if I want
Mhm.
something. You know what I mean? Like it's little
Absolutely.
things like that. Like you're thinking about me in most moments. Like being proud to just be like, oh, like this is Stephanie. This is my, you know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. That makes me not feel like I need to worry. I guess you know what is a very hot thing? Manners. I didn't realize until later on in life that there still are men that like open car doors for
Hmm.
you and like
Oh, my
refuse
mom
to.
taught me that early on. It still gets me points, I've noticed. Women are
Yeah,
surprised when you open a door for them now. It's such a little thing to do and
it's,
makes a difference.
yeah, like walking and like if you have like two bags, it's like always being the one to like pick the bags up. Like I do think there is something to like a traditional relationship. Like the trad wife thing is like out of control, but like I think there is something very hot about like a male's role in a relationship and like filling that.
Yeah.
Like
I think there was some,
being dominant in like in a thoughtful way. Is that the right way to word it? I don't like in a
sure,
thoughtful way where it's like taking you into consideration.
doing something before it has to be asked. I
Yeah.
think that's a big part of it.
Yes,
Yes.
100%. Like being 2 steps ahead, like allowing me to shut my brain off and it being fine.
Right. I think there was
And
some
then what was the
pushback with that when women felt like the men were deciding too much for them, with
yeah,
the whole patriarchy. But
yeah,
now it's nice. A little bit is nice, right?
yeah, 100%. And then I think something I don't tolerate is like, and I guess this is maybe different for me, but like any form of like insecurity is just not going to work, especially for someone like me who's like on the internet and has a social presence. Like you just have to be comfortable in like what I do and like my presence online. So any form of insecurity like is just not gonna fly for me. Like be confident in like me and my feelings towards you and then that's kind of it. Like I don't because I won't you're not going to tell me what to do. Like you can't change me. I think I just had this conversation. If you have to change something about your partner, like that's not their authentic self, so you do not like them. Like you don't like who they are. If you're trying to constantly change them, just go find someone that fits the mold that you're looking for.
Yeah. Here's a good question off of that. So insecurity, that would also mean you can't deal with a jealous person, right? Because
Yeah,
that's
no.
where jealousy comes from, is insecurity, right? Or
Yeah, 100%.
unable to trust a person, which
Yeah.
both are bad for a
Like if you're
relationship.
not cool with your partner being able to have a boys' night, a girls' night, and it like not be a big deal, like that just means there's a trust issue that just is not, there's something going on other than that.
Yeah. So I have a lot of female friends, and one of my friends is dating a guy who has a real problem with me being friends with her.
That's another thing with me too, because I have a lot of I primarily have male friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of female friends, and it's weird. However, step farther. So you're okay with your boyfriend having female friends, obviously, if you want to have male friends.
Yeah.
Can he be friends with somebody he once dated? Is that a problem for you?
No, it's not a problem for me. I don't think that I feel like some of that stuff, like, I do think it's kind of weird to continue like relationships with someone that you like once hooked up with to like a certain extent. I don't know what like the time on that is. I don't know. What was the question again? Wait, I feel like I had something I wanted to say. I lost my train of thought. This fucking
So
azalea.
being friends with the opposite sex is okay for a relationship, but if they used to date that person,
Hmm.
is that okay?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's like not okay. Like if it's appropriate, this is what I was gonna say. I'm a big like I do not care about someone's past. Like whatever you did predates me. Like you lived a life just the way that I lived a life. Like I don't think like there's always a big debate about like body count and that I don't even understand how that conversation comes up or why the fuck people care. Like why do you like genuinely like what does it change how many people someone slept with. For me, and that's just, maybe it's just a me thing, I don't know how that's relevant. Like whatever happened in the past made you the person that you are today.
Totally.
And I like that person, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, agreed. I feel like somebody's past, unless like they have a very checkered
unless
past
it's like we're going
like
out and everywhere we go, you're running into a girl. Like, yeah, we're gonna have like if I'm getting DMs every fucking 25 minutes from like slut number 1 and slut number 2, like yeah, we got a fucking issue now. Because you're the problem.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for Puck's sake.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I like that one. You know, we still didn't get any draft questions. Nobody's sending draft questions. I just realized that. So please, if you have NFL draft questions, Steph wants to answer them. She was just on she was just on the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I saw it's a lot about the NFL draft, right?
Yeah.
So check that out.
And Rossini.
Speaking of Sports Gambling Podcast, again, this one's labeled Ryan Kramer, but clearly his cohort, Sean Green. This is the second time he's done this.
Sexy Dexy requesting a trade. Are you worried? Are the Giants not buying into Harbaugh's culture? What's the spin?
This is the perfect show to be able to like release my feelings on this, because I think I've only briefly talked about Dexter. Dexter has a weight problem. Okay. Like Dexter needs to lose weight. He has gained so much weight. He had that injury. He failed to participate last year. I think Dexter doesn't want to exert himself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Dexter's going anywhere. It's also a tactic. Like he's going to be on the Giants. He's not. And I don't want this to turn into a clip because I'll get fucking canceled for it. But like Dexter doesn't care if he's on a team that wins or loses. He's very Myles Garrett coded. He wants to get paid. And I don't think like, and if he gets traded, okay, you don't want to be here. It's a weird time to not want to be on the Giants, in my opinion. It's a weird time to want to pick up your family. Like if he wanted to get traded, I don't know, like, yeah, obviously like 2 years ago, 3, whatever. But like, it's a weird time with a new coach, the pieces you have, like a new
things are looking up.
team that's coming in. It's a weird time to want to get traded. I also don't think that we would be able to trade him regardless for what he is probably worth. I know he's double teamed at like the highest rate, but you guys can go back and look at all the stats on it. But he also has not had a sack in like 22 games or something. Like Dexter did not perform last year. He was getting double teamed the same way. And we saw him before he got that injury. I mean, he was up there to win Defensive Player of the Year. Because I remember I was pissed I didn't take the cash out on him. And then he got hurt.
Do you think he's just not moving like he used to?
It's not even that I don't think he's moving like he used to. I just think he doesn't want to do, I don't think he wants to participate in like the training aspect of it. I don't. And I don't think there's a team that's going to want to like fully go after him. Like if we trade Dexter, and I sound like a like salty ex-girlfriend, I love Dexter Lawrence. Like I want Dexter Lawrence to be a New York Giant. If Dexter Lawrence does not want to be a New York Giant, okay, see you later. Because at this point, we're kind of in this stage where we're 2 steps past this rebuild. You had a great draft last year. Like, okay, let's get some pieces for him. Like, I don't know that he did anything last year that's like fully irreplaceable.
I feel like
he's I think he has the capability to be one of the best players in the league. I do not think he was one of the best players in the league last season. He was the season before.
Yeah, this is a very balanced take for you, which I was not expecting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't
think it has anything to do with Harbaugh. I think like there are guys in the league that like it's less about like I want to be on a team that wins. You know what I mean? Like I think sometimes like money is a motivator, and do I blame them? Fuck no. Like if I had the capability to pull some bullshit and get a bigger contract, and it does seem like from the reports now that they are going to get something done. And it was more that he wants a new contract. He's wanted one for a little bit here. So I think they'll figure out, like, he has 2 years left on his contract. No one's trading for him. Like, it's just sometimes like the talk is just so funny. He needs to lose some weight. They fired the dietitian last year. So maybe we'll see him. There's a couple other guys on the team. Like, listen, they have, I don't want to say a weight problem because that's crazy, but he legitimately gained a lot of weight.
Yeah. Should we change his name from Sexy Dexty to Lazy Dexy?
We should name it. I don't want to say fatty.
Fatty Dexy.
I love Dexter Lawrence, and maybe I'll give you guys I'll tell you something right now off air about him. But
okay. Here we go. Final question. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Anything else on the Giants rant? You want to get anything else off your chest about the Giants?
I don't think I have anything else about the Giants. I'm excited about next season. Like I kind of said yesterday with Kramer too. It's like we really are. It's a nice feeling to be going into this draft. I don't remember the last time I was able to feel like calm going into a draft with a top 5 pick, top 10 pick. Like I don't know that they can't do anything that can really piss me off.
Great. That's awesome. That's got to be a great feeling. I don't know that as a Cardinals fan, so
you guys will be okay. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know when.
One day.
This next question, the final question, is labeled Johnny Walker, but I'm pretty sure you'll figure out who it is. And
is it going to be loud?
Just so you know, I had to lower the volume on this one and cut it down because it was an insane amount of yelling. Nothing.
Oh God.
Just wanted to say, question for the class. It's been on my mind for a while. How many takes do those TikToks that you post? How many takes? You just go right off the rip, like, hey, one time Johnny, and that's me, Stephie Smalls. Or are you going, not perfect enough? Question, because when I do them, they gotta be one take, sister. One singular take off the rip. Real original. Only one. I am the one, just like Palmer. She's in the background barking right now. That's my girl. That's my little baby girl. She's going to be 2 years old on the 18th. Tell your Auntie Stephie. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to make you Azalea. You're going to be 20 years old. I looked it up in dog years. You're going to be 20.
Azalea.
It ain't 2 times 7. You're a boxer.
Hi, Colby. This is the most offensive question that I have got on this show. We have 6 episodes of it. Yes.
That's the most offensive.
I'm a 2-take motherfucker. You got something coming for you, buddy. Because I am not a 2-take motherfucker. I am a 1-take motherfucker. I will say with the Azalea one, though, with an exception, I did record the entire thing without volume somehow. And I did have to retake it. That is the only time that has ever happened to me. I'm a 1-take motherfucker, not a 2-take, not a 3-take. It's a 1-take.
You think Stephie has the patience to do a second take?
I think I have fucking time. You think I might have enough attention to do that?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. I'm walking here.
Anything else? Anything else on Colby or dogs? Because he threw that in at the end. His dog is going to be 20 in dog years.
Palmer's so young. I get anxiety sometimes. Does anyone else legitimately not be able to sleep thinking about their dog dying, or is that an irrational fear?
No, I do it. I do it all the time because my dog's 16. She's a Chihuahua. She can live another 4 years or so. But yeah, I freak out about it.
There's apparently I saw this on the internet. There's apparently some beef liver, something that's coming out in the next year that can extend your dog's life by more than 1 year.
Nice. All right.
I always joke that Kaya is.
It's got to be so fucking expensive.
I joke that Kaya is immortal. She's gonna live fucking forever.
How old is Kaya?
Oh, we don't really know because she was born on the streets. Does anyone know the Kaya? Let me tell the Kaya story really quick. I'll tell it really quick. Kaya's my med school that I went to in the Caribbean had a foster program with the students. one of the students adopted Kaya's mom, found out this is fucked up, found out Kaya's mom was pregnant, put the mom back on the street. The mom gave birth to Kaya and her 3 other siblings. One of the siblings died. When I adopted Kaya, I got a picture of them, and then I went to go like look at the dogs, and they're like, "Oh, that's the ugly one. Like you don't want that one." Like her name was Matilda. The other 2 were Coco and Missy. No, Olive and Missy, not Coco. Olive and Missy. Her name was Matilda, and I'm like, I want the ugly one. Also, "Send Me on My Way" by Rusted Roots is one of my favorite songs ever, and it's in Matilda. So in my post-breakup era, I thought it was a sign, and I was like, give me the ugly one. And it turns out Kaya's siblings are like 85 plus pounds and so ugly. And Kaya is the cutest one, and she is not a pound over 42.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you had an 82-pound dog? That would be almost as much as you weigh.
I've always said, and you'll appreciate this because you have a very tiny dog. You have a very tiny dog.
Yeah, small dog energy.
This is like no knock on people that have big dogs. As a smaller human being, like I don't ever want a dog I can't pick up if something went wrong. Like I always want to be able to pick my dog up. Like I should be able to carry my dog. If I can't carry my dog, like what if when she gets old, she needs me to carry her and I fucking can't?
I'm 100% on board with this. I like being able to pick up a dog.
Like I want to be able to pick my dog up. That is my rule for having a dog, is I want to pick my dog up.
I feel like 42 pounds, is that about max weight for
she's gained a little bit, gained a little post Michigan weight. We're gonna work on it. She's gained a little bit. She should be sitting closer to like a 37, but you know what? She's a thick queen like her mom. It's okay.
How is she gaining weight in New York? Is she not walking as much?
No, she's walking. She's also spending a lot of time at my mom's still. And as we transition, I didn't want to bring her in here during the winter because I didn't want her to be miserable because she is such like an active dog. And my mom lives on a fenced-in acre. So she's like happy-go-lucky there with my mom's other 2 dogs. So she will be moving into the city in like the next month or so here.
Is your mom overfeeding her? Why is she gaining weight then? If she's running around an acre with other dogs, your mom must be like giving her too many.
I know. I said to her today, but she got like sensitive about it. So I didn't want to like keep pushing. I'm watching the dogs next week while she's in Puerto Rico. That little bitch. But she did invite me, but I'm not going with her. This is a good time to say we're gonna have my mom on for a Mother's Day special.
It's confirmed.
Yeah, my mom said yes. So we're going to do a Mother's Day special. I'm going to maybe do it with her and set it up, and we'll like do it on the couch together because I think it would be funny. But I think we will have my mom. We've been getting, how often do we get asked like have my mom on? It's happened a lot.
It's happened, yes. And I think this is a perfect format for her, is Ask Smalls Anything. Have Mama Smalls answering questions.
And it'll be fun because you guys can ask her. You can call in and ask questions about me for my mom.
But I think the people are going to want to know what's up with your mom too. Like, what's her perspective on things?
So cool.
Where do you come from?
Yeah.
What created this?
She's very, I can't wait. I don't even want to spoil anything because she's the best. Maybe we'll get my dad on, but that's going to be a harder pull. Nap in the water. Oh, God. All right. Time to wrap it up here, guys. Rate and review the podcast. We'll know who the Masters winner is when you guys listen to this. We will be back Tuesday for golf, Thursday for football. Rate and review the pod. If you rate and review the pod, you will be entered to win a $100 futures ticket from the Circa. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Right, Rye?
Hell yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Stephie Small Show, sports gambling. Play some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday's the place to be.